everyone, it's Allison. Welcome back to Financial Flamingo. It is the time of the month to do my budget check-in. So we are going to do my January 2020 budget check-in. So I have my budget planner here and my debt trackers for my main goal of 2020, pay off my student loan. So I have these here, so we're gonna fill all of this stuff out. So let's go ahead. First off, if you're new to my channel, this is my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner I use for my budget. It is the 7x9 rose gold coil, and it has all of the extra notes pages added into the back, and it is the neutral. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So first, what we're gonna do, this is my bill tracker dashboard, so you can see. So I'm gonna flip it over and zoom you guys in. So there will be a little bit of a glare, but I don't think it'll be too bad. So you can see I've already checked some stuff off. So I got paid on January 15th. That's when I do my budget update, because I do budget by paycheck. So I did a budget for my paycheck that I received on December 31st for the first half of January, and now I will be doing my budget for my paycheck I received on the 15th. So I have actually already paid that for the month. Yes. I will pay my Best Buy card when I get my business income, and then these two are auto paid, and they come out later this month, which you will see when we get to the calendar. So that is all I really do with this dashboard. This is from Erin Condren as well. I will link it down in the description box if you're interested, but it is really handy to just have snapped into the front of my budget planner to make sure that I'm paying all of my bills on time. So that's all I need to do for that for today. So let's go ahead, flip to January so you can see. I will link up in the top, what am I doing? I will link the video of setting up my 1st January budget setup, whatever I'm trying to say. I will link that video in this video so you can see how I set up all of this stuff, because I did that in that other video. So you can see I've updated my credit score since then, added a quote. I think that's all on these pages. It's just really my credit score. So we're gonna go ahead and add to my sinking funds, because I did do that with my paycheck on the 15th, and I'm forever zooming the wrong way, so that's probably just gonna be, you know, a theme of my channel, scrolling the wrong way or zooming the wrong way. I can't even say it right. Okay, so for my sinking funds, what I have, so I have my little budget spreadsheet over here that I work off of, because how I do my budget is I have a spreadsheet where I put all the numbers in so that the calculations are done for me, and I actually have a video on that, which I will link in the description box of this video if you want to see that. And you can also get my budget spreadsheet template on my website, so that will be linked. But basically I put the numbers into my spreadsheet so that it does the calculations for me, and then I transfer it over into my budget planner to stay on top of things, basically. It's kind of just a combination to double check myself. So for sinking funds, I've already transferred these funds over. So I put $30 in my vet fund. I put $50 in Christmas. I put $20 in property tax, and then I put, I think $50 in my car maintenance. So that's all that I did for sinking funds for the month, actually, since my very first budget of January was actually for the end of December. Like that check was paid from December. I didn't do sinking funds out of that one because I kind of included that in last year for 2019. But this is all I've done for sinking funds for this month. I'm going to wait to update this until the end of the month in case anything ends up coming out of this, because I do actually need an oil change. So some money will probably come out of that fund. So I will update this at the end of the month. So sinking funds are good to go. We're going to flip over to my monthly calendar so that you guys can see what expenses I've had so far. So we'll take my little key. You can see how I do my color coding in that video that I said I would link of my January setup. So you can see I've checked off bills. So I paid these things on the 15th. I paid our water bill. I realized that when I first set up this monthly view in my other video that I didn't put a sticker for Netflix, because I think for some reason I was thinking I don't pay that anymore, and it's Hulu that I don't pay anymore. So I don't know why I forgot that sticker, but I added that in there. And then these have been my expenses. So you can see I didn't have a whole lot of expenses so far this month because I'm really trying to focus on saving and not spending as much money, basically. So this is me putting money in sinking funds, my payment to my Discover card. This was my expense report check that I received today. And then I did get lunch one day when I was at work. So that is really all of the money that I've spent so far this month. You can see, like I said, these two are auto paid, so I put those on the day that they come out, and I'll check them off when they clear my account. So just how I track my spending, doing pretty good so far this month. So then we get into my budget. So I've already kind of closed these out. Okay, well, I didn't finish that one. I've already closed these categories out over here, so we're gonna do this part right here. So hopefully you guys will be able to see this because I need to see both pages. I'm gonna use this pen because it matches. All right, so I actually spent $0 in spending money. I spent okay, well, I added these up really strangely. I don't know why I added these up like this. So we're just gonna get our calculator out here. So how much I actually spent in gas was $26.90, $27.20, and $26.10. So I spent $80 in gas, so a little bit over. And then I spent $153.89 in groceries, and then $63.90 for pets. So you can see I was not over at all in spending. I was $5 over in gas. I was $53 over in groceries. And then I was $13.90 over in pets. So honestly, not super great for the month, but it actually ended up okay, because basically how I ended up working this out was I paid less to my student loan out of this check. So I actually only paid $34.16, which is $48.16 minus $34.16, $14 different, right? Yeah, $14 less. I don't know how to note that. I'll just do it like that. This is a new method. I didn't used to keep my budget actually in my budget planner, so I'm still figuring out how I want to do all this. So that is how I ended up doing that. And this is closed out. So what we're gonna do now is flip over to here. I'm gonna take this out for now, because I don't want to be writing on it. So we're gonna fill this page out, and then we're gonna update this for the numbers for this paycheck. All right, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And we are going to put in the numbers for this budget. So as I've said in the past, I don't really put in all of my, I'm kicking things under my desk. I don't put in all of my income here because, or I don't put in my work paychecks because I just don't think I need to share that on YouTube. But I will put in everything else except for my extra debt payments, because that's like, then you can add back up to what I make. Which I'm still thinking about how I want to do that, because I don't know how much I actually care about sharing my income, but we'll get to that some other day. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out, and then we will talk about the spending trackers on the next page. Alright guys, so here is where we've gotten so far. So I've put in, I'm expecting to receive some business income this check, but I don't know how much it's going to be yet, so I haven't, like, I need to go add it up so that I can add in a budgeted amount and then the actual. Here are all my fixed expenses, and actually we'll update this again like we did today at the end of January, and then I will put these amounts in at a later date, since, like, you could literally back into my income if I put all this stuff in. So like I said, I'll think about what I want to share and if I want to share my income, because honestly it's kind of annoying to me to only do like half my budget in these videos. I would rather just show you guys everything and just show you the whole process. But I will think about that. So February's might be a little bit different. Anyways, at this point we are going to flip over to here and transfer these amounts over to my spending tracker. So for groceries, again, I have starting balance, I have $100. Gas, I have $75. Starting. Spending money, again, I have $50. And then I actually have $100 in pets, just because I think there's going to be more expenses this month, because there's some stuff that we need to get. So I just upped that for this month. So obviously you might have noticed when we look at this that I've already spent money out of this paycheck. So we're going to update for these things. So I did spend, this was actually on the 15th. It just didn't fit on the 15th. It didn't actually happen this day. But I spent $13 to get lunch that day. And then I did get groceries. So I will put that in. That was also on the 15th. That was at Aldi. So let's go ahead and update this. There's 13, so I have $37 left. And then I have 300, whoa, I added that. Or something, I don't know what I did there. I have $23.40 left in this grocery budget. So there we have it. That is my current budget for January, for the second half of January. This system's been working out really well for me. Like I said, I'm still figuring out how to do this page and like what I want to share, but this is the same way I've been doing this for the last year, and this works really well for me. It just, you know, works with my brain. It matches my color coding system, all of that, so I really like that. So the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna update my debt numbers. So let me grab, first off, we can go to the back here and we can update my student loan charts on here. So I'm gonna pull up my balances on my phone for the moment and see. I don't actually remember the last time that I updated this chart, so it might be all the way updated, but we're gonna check. So I'm pulling up my student loan details. So this loan is currently at $1,658, so that one is fully updated. And then this one is at $3,203, so that one's really close. So my payments that I made out of my check on the 15th are still pending, so I will get to up these in a couple of days. But I don't think that I've updated these in a while, so we're gonna do this now. So this one is at $1,658, so we can go all the way down to here. That's exciting. Let me grab the right color highlighters. So what did I say? $1,658. So we can go down to here, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so there's that one colored in, and then we're going to update this one as well, which is exciting because this one is like not colored in at all. 3203. I'm losing my mind. 320. Oh man, we can't color anything in on this one. Yeah, $3,203. Yeah, so we're not there yet, but hopefully when my payment clears for this check, I will get to color in another line on this guy. So obviously like the balance on this one is a lot higher than on this one. You can see at the top there. So this one is my main focus right now. I'm kind of doing the snowball method. So paying this one, paying extra on this one, and paying the minimum payment on this one. So hopefully I can knock both of these out by June. That is my goal. So we'll see what happens, but that is really all that I have to update for my budget for this check. Something that I do as well that I will kind of show you guys is I have like these tracking pages that I do. So like this one's for my expense checks, my mortgage, my giving, my HSA contributions, all of that stuff. And then this one's income, I think. So I'm gonna go through off camera and enter all of this stuff in, but pretty much I just update this every paycheck for the different amounts. The light right above my head has started flashing and I'm not a big fan of it. Anyways, I'm gonna go through and update all of these, but pretty much I just take the amounts from each check and fill them in so that I have like a running total for the whole year. So I will show you guys that in the next video once I've done all of this, because then it'll make a little more sense when I have more than just like one paycheck's information, so you can kind of see January and then the beginning of February. So I'll show you guys that next month, but that is pretty much all that I have to show you for my budget update for January. So thank you guys so much for watching. All of the products related videos, all of those things I talked about will be linked down in the description box, as well as the blog post to go along with this video if you want more detail on the products themselves. And then you can find all my social media and my website, which is financialflamingo.com. Link down below as well. that is all I've got. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it helpful. Let me know how your budgeting is going for the new year down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.